round of applause for Grace Mondlana finally becoming the Beyonce of South African influencers. Let's get into it. Hi guys, my name is Asanda Kati and welcome to my YouTube channel where I give you my takes and opinions on trending topics happening globally. Today I'm going to be speaking about Grace Mondlana. I was actually thinking about a term of endearment to call her because I'm not that familiar with her content. If anything, I'm a supporter of her arch nemesis. Allegedly, Lerato Nxumalo, who was her former best friend, and they had a public fallout, and I didn't really take sides. It's just that I like Lerato Nxumalo's content more. However, Grace Mondlana has proven to be a formidable force within the South African content creation space, and her year-end function solidified and proved that to its fullest capabilities. Mondlana is an educator by profession, and I don't know when she started her influencer journey. However, she has been an inspiration to young women of color and young women, particularly women that are, or particularly people that are not socially accepted as far as, or not socially perceived as beautiful in the media space, right? Because it's been known that in the media, in order for you to thrive, you need to look a certain way, you need to have a certain aesthetic. And with Grace, she's been herself throughout. Not that I'm saying being herself is ugly, I'm just saying she's not light-skinned, and usually women that are light-skinned are usually the people that are doing the numbers. People that are light-skinned, have nice bottle-shaped bodies, are usually doing the numbers. She's the complete opposite. Dark-skinned girl, bold girl with absolutely no like hair, body shaped normally, and she is the Beyonce. She's doing so well. It really, really shows. In order for you to get ahead, really, it's just about hard work. It's about consistency, hard work, and literally giving your best, literally being the best at your craft. That's it. It has nothing to do with your looks. Yes, you can have an added advantage because of how you look, but just how much you dedicate yourself to your work, just how much you invest in yourself and your craft, that is actually what makes you stand out. It's that, and she gives everything to the point where people even say Grace, they'll be like, there's so many like negative comments I've been reading, and people are saying she made this event so that people can to feed her ego and things of that nature. And for me, it's like, so what, guys? Even if, let's say, she did do it to feed her ego, then mission accomplished, because every influencer was literally talking about her. Every influencer was talking about her, and I believe she reached a cross following of over 100 million people online, if not more. And it's estimated that she paid 420,000 rand for performances alone on that event, on that year-end function. So she invested in money from her pocket. She wasn't sponsored by any corporation. It was just Grace. She was just the brand. And for a woman that young, and guys, let me tell you something, that girl is under the age of 28. I believe she's 26, if not 27, but she's under the age of 28, which means she's fairly young, and she's doing amazing work. Like, I'm so proud of her. Like, she is my inspiration. I'm 29 and I'm inspired by her. I wish, like, ingqondo yakhe ngathi uNkulunkulu engangibusisa ngayo ubuhlakani obungaka at such a young age, to be confident enough and fearless enough to go for your dreams, to be confident and fearless enough to have a year-end function. Because by profession, she is a teacher, but the fact that she is Grace Mondlana, that's a brand on its own. For you to be literally a no one, like nobody knew her before she started a TikTok account. Like, she wasn't on TV, she didn't have a hand up. She literally started on her own, and she worked her ass off until she became a nationally renowned brand. She's literally on nama-heights njengobonangi, because ubonangi who can actually allegedly who can pull off a year-end function and have that type of turnout without having any sponsors. Like, Grace Mondlana is the Beyonce of the country. I mean, the Beyonce of content creators, because which other content creator could pull that off? She did that. She filled a room. She filled a huge room. I believe she had over 300 guests of influencers and content creators tweeting about her. She's been trending for a whole weekend. And this girl started with just the phone. Guys, like, she did that, and I'm so proud of her, and I'm a fan of hers. And I know she doesn't know me, I know she doesn't care about me, but I just, all the people that are being negative and saying negative things about her, like, you guys have lost. She won. She did what millions of people can't do, which is believe in themselves. Even when people, because if you look at her comment section, people are always saying the worst things about her, but she's always celebrating herself. And I'm like, good for you, Grace. Good for you, Grace. She does do questionable things, but dude, like, if we're being honest, Vele in media, you need to do really outlandish things to get the attention that you need to actually, you know, to get the attention you need to feed the beast. You basically need to do outlandish things. So I can't put it against her. I've also done some crazy things. Unfortunately, it didn't get me far, but for her, it really put her up there. And for that, just an L of Grace Mondlana. And you did it, girl. Congratulations. Thank you guys for watching my review. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. If you agree with me, and please do press the subscribe button if you want to hear more of my content, and the like button if you agree with me. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful day. Bye.